Hi everyone, Graham here with the sun shining in. So I'm here with the latest updates for We Share Abundance, the Cash Cow program, the Success on a Plate program, because you know, serving others attracts prosperity. SOAP. SOAP. Right. We should be streaming live on Twitch, YouTube, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. We tend to only see comments from the Facebook group. So if you're watching in the other channels, I apologize if you put a comment in or a question. I probably won't see it. But you're very welcome anyway. Whatever platform you're viewing on, whatever country you're from, whichever continent, member, non-member, whatever, everybody here is welcome. We are a cosmopolitan cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. Okay, and with that, we're going over to our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly, where I hope to see me broadcasting on the 19th of May, Thursday, the 19th of May. I've got to find Facebook first. Here we go. And then I'm going to go to We Share Abundance Publicly and Facebook. Come on, Facebook. Here we go. And we have May the 19th. And if I click to expand, and I've got the volume on, let me get rid of that. And let's have a look. We've got comments from Andrew Dean, all the way from New Zealand, the end of the Pacific Ocean. Not quite the end, but it's getting down there. Yeah, Andrew from New Zealand, top of the comments list. And then we have Paula from Holland, and we've got Kingsley from Manchester. And it's strange because our two normal people vying for those top two places don't appear. That's Russ Cowley and Dave Jackson. Anyway, we've got Morris from the Netherlands, Ramachandra from India. He's a UK resident, but he's from India. We've got Alan from South Africa. We've got Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. Oh, we have got Russ Cowley. He must have missed the bus and had to get on his bike. He's in here eventually. From Newcastle, UK. We got Peter from Kettering, UK. Meenakshi from India. Paul is saying she doesn't see Ross so loud and clear. Yeah. And we got Norman Firth from Doncaster, UK. Right. What time is it? 6 minutes past. Not done too badly. I've had a busy day today. We're always busy, aren't we? We're always busy. Good thing. Idle. What is it? There's a saying: the devil finds work for the idle hands to do. So we keep busy. We keep busy. Okay. Devian has been hard at it today. I've been hard at it today. I am waiting for Avazu to get back to me on my page, because I have got a page completed now, ready to start promoting their corporate program. And I can't give you the page because it might not be allowed, so or it might need changing or whatever. But it is there, it's ready. I'm just waiting for to get the go-ahead from Dave, and then we can start promoting. And all you'll need to do is, anybody you know that's got their own business, whether it's the corner shop or whether it's whether they're connected to a large organization, the co-op or Tesco's or Aston Martin or any business really, you know. I can't remember what the companies are all called now. I used to live near Trafford Park, and the big one there used to be Metropolitan Vickers, but they changed the name. So, but there are some big industrial complexes, and you may know somebody in there that's got a connection to the marketing people. Get a hold of them and say, just go and have a look at this site. It might do you some good. That's all you got to do, you know, and we'll take it over from there. Any sales that are made, we will get a 10% commission. The minimum sale is $5,000. So the 10% commission minimum is $500. And we split that 50-50 with you. So $250 goes to whoever introduced the person. $250 goes into the We Share Abundance liquidity pool. So it's a good opportunity to get some cash yourself without doing any real work, you know, and to also help the liquidity of our tokens and make sure that everything is moving along smoothly and more rapidly. Okay, so let's get started. Well, I should be in Facebook. Well, why aren't I in Facebook? I don't know. Dave Jackson's just arrived from London, UK as well. So we're going to get started now in our normal fashion with a short prayer and a little affirmation. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, that each member may find the joy of service. And through service, bless each member that they find true happiness and everything they need. Amen. Okay. And as I said earlier on, we are the United States of the world. Hallelujah. So we are happy and grateful to be living in the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, we ask that your kingdom of peace may come into our world as it is in heaven, freeing us all from divisive inharmonies, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. That affirmation I found on the day that war broke out in the Ukraine, and I've used it ever since. And if we could all be freed from divisive inharmonies, there wouldn't be any war. There wouldn't be any need for it. There wouldn't be any greed. There wouldn't be any envy. Everybody would be able to get on together as family. That's not always what it should be either. Families, I've seen families breaking up and not getting on together. Classic example is the brothers from Oasis. You know, I don't think they speak to each other anymore. Liam and what's the other guy's name? Anyway, let's do what we can to remove divisive inharmony. There are no divisions between us. We are all useful, unique, loving people inside, no matter what the outside reflects. Inside, that's what we all are. And being unique, we all have something to offer to everybody else, something that nobody else has. And that is why we value all our members here at We Share Abundance. No matter whether you feel that you don't really have much to offer, let me assure you that you do. You have something unique, something that nobody else in our 50-odd thousand members has, that you can offer to We Share Abundance. So everybody is of value here. Everybody is of equal value. And because of that, everybody should be and will be treated with equal respect. Right, having got through that, what's Devyani been up to? I'm not sure. Let me have a look at her so a lot of the bits and pieces we're doing is in the admin area, which has been neglected because we wanted to get things right for the members. So we are still looking at the KYC. I'm hoping we can get onto that next week. Automated KYC. That's admin. Now starting with this is admin. This is admin. Yeah, she's on a bigger task for admin. Going to take a couple of days, she said, but she should be able to complete it by tomorrow. So more or less all the little bits and pieces and odds and sods and bobs and whatever, we will have tidied up by the end of this week. And so if I can get that KYC sorted out, we'll be able to get onto it tomorrow. So that's where we are with the development. We have several major projects, but we do want to get that streamlined registration set up so that as people come in, they will automatically be getting their KYC verification. That, in addition, I mean, that bungs them an extra $3 into their US dollar wallet. So they'll verify their email, they'll do the KYC. That will, I think, automatically complete the profile. So all they have to do is add the wallet in there, and they've got $5 and they're in. And if they've come in with a coupon, they've also got a paid position in the Easy Business Builder. So it's important to get it there and get it streamlined. Hopefully we can get onto it next week. I don't know how long it'll take. I still have to really just finalize with people to make sure that the system we're using is okay. Right. Where are we? Numbers. We had a better day yesterday than we've been having for a while. And yet today we've got the worst day we've had for a long while, numbers wise. But we are still getting information from coin payments. I don't think it's accurate. I don't know what it's showing in the back office. I've not had the chance to look or not made time to look. But I'll give you the numbers for what they are. We have an increase of just 7 registered members to 52. It's 52,000, isn't it? Yeah, I can't read my own writing. It's a little bit small. Let me get my. It must be 52. Still can't tell with a magnifying glass. But it'd be 52,040. It's gone up by 7, and the active members gone up by 3 to 6,190. And as I say, we are getting some information from coin payments, whether it's accurate or not. I don't know, but it's showing the Visa token at 0.9 of a cent, almost 1 cent. But the trading volume very, very low, $4, and down 4 places in the coin ranking to 1,681. Visa token, it's showing at $122.61, which it is crazy. It's well under half price, and I don't think it's accurate from what I've seen in the Waves exchange. But it's the number that they've got, and I can only give you what they tell me. Interestingly, we are now ranked 777 in coin ranking with the Wheeze Abundance token, which is up 2 places. No trading volume. So I don't know why the value changed from yesterday either, but there we go. Those are your numbers. I just wanted to see. Yeah, it's what it shows. I don't know what it shows in the back office, but it is correct, those numbers that I've given you. We have Ishola. How do you banish poverty when I have over $1,500 in my We Share Abundance account and can't even withdraw a cent from it? Sir Graham. The vision and mission statement for We Share Abundance has been lost. It really breaks my heart, sir. The mission and the vision has not been lost, Ishola. We give you tokens every month. The fact that you can't withdraw those tokens is because we need people to promote our economy outside of We Share Abundance. Your value of $1,500 is based on the ownership of the tokens that we've given you. But those tokens, maybe if we released just yours, you could go out there and sell them. But we can't release just yours. We have to release the tokens for every member. And we have 50-odd thousand members, as I've just talked about. And they all have tokens. And even if they only took 1 token each, that would be 50,000 tokens. And we don't have the demand for those tokens. We are working constantly to build demand for the tokens. There is no other way to sustain payments for members. There are short-term fixes which may help to a small extent, but they wouldn't sustain anything. They wouldn't happen. There's an example of a token, which is a well-known token. I'm not going to mention what it is, but it's a well-known token, and it is once again given away to the members of that program. And they have tried to move that token value up, and they did manage to get it from, it was down round about 1 cent. They did manage by getting it onto lots of different exchanges and pushing things to get it up to about 2 cents. But it's not sustainable without the demand, and there isn't the demand for that token either. And so that token is now wallowing at, I think, 0.2 of a cent, something like that. It's lost a massive amount of value again. The only way to sustain the value of a token is to create demand for it. Why is Bitcoin down from 60,000 to 30,000 now, or whatever it's at? It might be 29, it might be 31, but it's around about 30,000, and it was over 60,000 not that long ago. I was talking to somebody who knows a person who has $3.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. That's with a B, $3.5 billion in Bitcoin. And he wants to sell 2,000 Bitcoin. But he can't sell them at anything like the price that he wants for them. Because although there is demand for Bitcoin, they have almost unlimited liquidity. in times of pessimism, business pessimism, people won't part with their cash for things. They look at things, they're afraid of things. If anything, they'll sell. And that's why we've got a bear market. And that's why all cryptos at the moment are depressed, because people's optimism is down. All the news is bad. We've got wars going on. There's forecast of food shortages. Petrol prices are higher than they've ever been. Inflation's going up. Cost of living is rocketing. People are just not happy. They're not going to part with what they've got to buy some Bitcoin. And so that's why the price is down at 30,000. And until optimism increases the demand, that price isn't going to change. And the same applies to We's Abundance. We have got to build as a community. If we all work together, we can do it much faster. But the problem with most communities, and ours is no exception, is that everybody wants everybody else to do it for them. So people sit back and say, oh, well, I've got this, I've got $1,500 worth in We's Abundance tokens. Why doesn't somebody do something? Look in the mirror. Why don't you do something? If everybody did something to help the demand for the We's Abundance tokens, you wouldn't be asking that question, because the demand would be increasing, the liquidity would be increasing, and we would be allowing you to withdraw those tokens that you've been given. We do help banish poverty by giving you the opportunity to earn tokens that you can withdraw. And you don't have to sell anything to earn them. All you've got to do is get some coupons for our Easy Business Builder and give them away. Share a bit of love, help people out, explain to them that they can make money giving away the tokens that they will receive, even though they've not paid anything. You're going to gift them in with a coupon. They can give away those coupons and make some money that they need. You can help people in your community. You can help people outside your community. You can help anybody that can use an extra few dollars without them having to pay anything, without you having to pay anything. You'll make a profit as well. You have the ability to earn these abundance tokens that will go directly into your available cash wallet, and you can withdraw. And it's an automated process. The withdrawals happen within 1 hour. It could be 1 second. It could be 59 minutes and 59 seconds, or anywhere in between, but it happens in that time frame. It's automated. All you've got to do is help a few people, get everybody else to help a few people, and that will give you some income now, but it will also build demand for the We's Abundance tokens, generally speaking. If everybody did that, you wouldn't be asking the question about how do you banish poverty when I have over $1,500 in my Visa account and can't withdraw a cent from it. I hope you take that answer to heart. Look in the mirror. Ask not what we can do for you, but what you can do for others. That's a paraphrase of John F. Kennedy's famous inaugural speech, where he said, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. We are a country. You are a citizen of our country. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country, and it will flow back to you. And we've got Rakesh from India just come in as well. So there you go, Ashola, a full answer, warts and all. Truth, honesty, from the heart. If the members don't help, we'll get there anyway. It'll just take longer. Just sit on your coupons. on your tokens. Eventually, we will get them to a point where there will be the liquidity there and you will be able to withdraw them. And at that time, the price and the value of those tokens will probably have increased as well. So it's there for you for the future. If you want it in the present, share a bit of love. Give some coupons away. Okay. That pretty much covers what I've got. I've been, I've worked on that page for the Avazu corporate program. It's a brilliant program. We could potentially make a lot of money from it. Hello, what's happened there? Something popped up on my screen. I don't know how. We could potentially make a lot of money from it. And the money that we make from it, half of it will go to you, whoever introduces the business that buys the program. Half of it will go into the liquidity pool. And that's another way that members can help. Doesn't cost anything, but you can help. That liquidity pool will build the demand. It will help to offset the supply demand in the right balance for the We Share Abundance tokens. It'll help get every member what every member wants, the ability to withdraw their tokens and cash them in. Okay? It's in your hands how fast we move. It's in my hands and other dedicated members that we will get there with or without the majority of the members' help. But if the majority of the members pull together, we can get there so much faster. There's your answers again. Okay, so that's what I've been up to, as well as other things. Been trying to get KYC sorted out. I have made sure that the people that are in the cash cow, that are in all-in-one profits, have got their membership updated, because some of the memberships there were expiring or due to expire. So we've been doing that. I've been monitoring the process of some of our third-party programs that we have in the Investors Club. Medify Yielders has now brought back withdrawals, and we have made a withdrawal request from Medify Yielders, but they do it manually. They ask for 24 to 48 hours, I think, to complete. It might be 12 to 76 hours, but there is a day or two time lag while they check things out and complete the actions. I made the request when? I think this afternoon. I lose track of time, but I think it was made this afternoon. I did post it in the Facebook group that we have for our Investor Club members. If you are an Investor Club member and you're not in the Facebook group, you should apply to get in there, but you need to make sure that, one, you are a paid investor. Two, you put in your We Share Abundance username, and that should match the one that we have in the spreadsheet for the for all the deposits there that we have. And three, you must agree to the terms and conditions of the group. They're fairly straightforward, you know, just be nice to people and don't spam, basically. If you just do those three things, you will be admitted. If any of them don't, you know, are not completed, if you're not a paid member, or you don't agree to the terms, or you don't put in your We Share Abundance username, then you won't be admitted. Okay, you won't be blocked. You can reapply when you get things right. So it's once again in your hands. That group is important because we will be bringing you the updates on where we are with things and what people have and how things are going. It is getting close now. It's Thursday, so Friday is the last day for us to get money into funds, FUNDSZ. So we will be getting in what we can get converted to crypto. We'll get that in tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll get the dividend or whatever you want to call it on that on that, even though it goes in tomorrow. If not, we'll get it next week. But we'll get it in. We'll get some funds in tomorrow. I'm not quite sure how much. I'm pretty sure we can get over $500 within. But we have funds that we've not been able to convert yet. It takes a while for credit card and debit card payments to get into the banking system and then to come back out of the banking system. And then I have to find people that'll exchange it and get things, get it back into crypto. So it's not a simple process. And I don't know whether you read my blog post on the biggest scam, which is banking, but another bank now has closed my account. It's a joke, really. I asked them why they're closing my account. They give me 60 days to get my money out. I'll tell you what they say. It's an absolute joke. If I can find it, here we go. This is Zappo Bank. I went to great lengths to ask them before I joined whether any restrictions, would I be okay? I'm involved in programs where I invest crypto and I get crypto out and I put that back in, and then I told them all this, and oh no problem, you know, are there any limits? No, you can use our card and it'll be all okay, no problem at all. And even if you want to buy a car for $80,000, you can just go in and no problem. Okay, great, okay. All you've got to do is pay $150 up front. So I said, yeah, okay, that'll do me. Let me tell you what they said, because they said, we're sorry to inform you that you won't be able to keep providing you with our service. From today, you have 60 days to withdraw your funds before your account gets fully terminated. So I said, why? And they said, if I can find it, this is a joke. Here you go. This is their response. I'm sorry to inform you that our team of analysts has determined your account now falls outside our risk appetite. Oh, what risk does a bank have? I'll tell you what risk they have. I put about $7,000 or $8,000 into that account to buy crypto with. So they had $7,000 or $8,000 that they can then leverage. That $7,000 or $8,000 to them is probably worth $50,000 that they can lend out. So they rub their hands with glee because I put in $7,000. Okay, great. Let's lend $50,000 at 10% or 20% or whatever it is. They don't pay any interest to me for that $7,000, but they take that straight away and use it. Boom. Now they've got $50,000 out there in loans. But I take my $7,000 out the next day because I want to buy crypto and invest it in Medify Yielders for the members. Whether it was for the members or whether me personally, doesn't make any difference to them. I put 7,000 in one day, they're rubbing their hands. I take it out the next day and they go, oh, we're out of balance now. We've lent 50,000 and we haven't got that 7,000 to leverage it. We don't like this account anymore. Boom. That's what happens. And that is why cryptocurrency and the blockchain will eventually destroy the banks, because they operate in an unethical manner. If they were to be a new institution that somebody just thought of today, they would be banned. But because they've been around for so long, they get away with murder. They run monopolies. They do things like this on a consistent and ongoing basis. And the more you move in and out quickly, the more likely you are to get kicked out. 7,000 is peanuts, but they just don't like it happening. And they think if this guy can do it with 7,000, he'll do it when it gets to 70,000 or 700,000. We don't want him. That is the reality. Okay. Where are we? We've got somebody else here. Alan, is anything happening with COP's withdrawals? Not that I know of. Everybody is waiting on that. It may happen, it may not. It may be the end of COPs. Nobody knows. We always say with these programs, they can be here today, gone tomorrow. You've just got to sit back and wait and see what happens. Kingsley says, when do we start seeing our position in the spreadsheet? Probably this weekend, but it will be very limited. It'll just list the people. I can't put what your value is. You should know what you've invested anyway, but it will show whether you have just Medify yielders or whether you've got Medify yielders and funds. But other than that, it won't show much, but it'll let you know that we do have your payment. But you should know that anyway. You've got proof of your payment. So there is no real problem with it. It would be not impossible for me to do, but I simply don't have the time to allocate to sending out individually what everybody has put into the investors club. It's not viable. It would take me all day every day and nothing else would get done. Precious little new things get done anyway. I still have ongoing things that take up half my time, and I manage to get about half of my time, to new projects. So 8 hours a day I spend on keeping up to date with everything, 8 hours a day on new projects. And if I was to attempt to notify everybody of their individual deposits and what they've made and all, I'm not sure I could do it in a day anyway. So that is the situation. The spreadsheet will be there. It will be limited in information unless every single member in the Facebook group agrees for the amounts to be displayed. And if that is the case, then I'll show the amounts. But if one person says, no, I don't want people to see how much I put in, then nobody will show. Okay. So that covers that as well. Any more for any more? Let's just have a look in this thingamabob here. What's it called? No, we've got one or two people that made comments, but I don't know what they're about. Somebody's on about NFTs. Somebody's on about buy followers. So those are presumably in YouTube, mixed in amongst the Facebook ones that we're getting. Most of these are in foreign language, so I don't know what they're saying anyway. I don't know. Okay, somebody says, is it live? That's the only English comment I can get, apart from somebody else saying, haha. Okay. So there's nothing that makes any sense to me there that I can answer from there. I'm just going to check back into Facebook. I will tell you that Lancashire picked up 4 wickets for 40 runs because Essex were getting away. They were about 230 for 3 at one time. And I think they ended the day on 276 for 7. So Lancashire will be the happier of the two. I think if they can pick up those last 3 wickets early tomorrow, they'll be in a good position if the batsman can do something. Let me see, is anything happening with the TCC link for advertising? Your link is being displayed, but I've not sorted out the tracking on it, if that's what you're asking, Alan. No. I have actually been discussing with somebody else about traffic as well today. I'm always working on things, and I know you want things to happen like that, and I'm sorry, but I get things done as quickly as I can and no faster. Okay, but ideally I don't get them done any slower either. I give it all the time I've got, so we'll get there. Don't worry, it's a little bit slow for the first month that you've been in, but we will start seeing more as I get things sorted out. Okay, Alan is from South Africa, by the way. Right, that covers it, I think. So with that, we can open the curtains and let the sunshine in. And it's not too bad now. It's not as bright as it was earlier, but it's been a nice day today. Okay. This lovely day has flown away. The time has come to part. Auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen. We'll meet again tomorrow, same time, same place, with the latest updates from We Share Abundance and all affiliated programs. Hopefully, we'll have got the go-ahead from Avazu on the selling of the corporate plan, and we'll do that as a community. The more of you put more into that, the more money you can personally make, no effort involved, and the more money we'll put into the liquidity pool. But until then, auf Wiedersehen, auf Wiedersehen.